you know what, I can't believe it that I become so, like, I want to just get to the point. I know that I need to give myself some grace because truly so many things happened, right? But I realized that after those two videos, part 1 and part 2, I haven't really related it back to like this whole passion project idea. I think it's clear that I'm focusing on health, but I wanted to explain it a bit more. So number one, it was like a very real struggle battling with just taking a break and listening to my body that it's telling me to stop it, and that it's okay to slow down, it's okay to not work out constantly, it's okay to not keep pushing yourself. It's a bit hard to accept being someone who grew up in Singapore, because I think we have a very I don't know, culture is just different in different countries, right? So in Singapore, we grew up with a very like, you need to put your life into something, you need to give everything into something. If not, you are like, you know, you're not really for it, or you are a slacker or something, which I started to learn to deal with it better after starting runs, because I realized like I had to undo all my learning from being in a sports CCA in secondary school and everything, and you know, going through NAPFA tests as a student. It trains you to keep pushing, and that you should always try and aim for better, and you know, beat your previous record, everything, which is a very good mindset. But it doesn't need to be so black and white. There is room for rest, there's room for shorter workouts, there's room for just putting your best foot forward. There is also very much room for rest, which I'm trying to learn, like true rest, and not like I didn't sleep very well, so I'm gonna do a 15-minute workout so that I can get that extra 1 hour of sleep at night, versus I'm not gonna work out at all today. I'll have a good dinner, I'll wash up early, I won't doom scroll on my phone, I'm gonna bed. I think I need to, like, people need to learn that it is okay to truly rest. I was forced to do that. It was not easy at all. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It was so hard to like, feeling that, hey, now I'm back from holiday, I really have no excuse, I need to be back exercising, because all the gains are gonna just go away. Like, I know that my runs are gonna be so hard once I start running. I still haven't started running, by the way, because I still have this cough, I still have very green phlegm, but I'm learning to tell myself that it's okay to take a step back from it, and I'm never starting back from zero. Definitely it's not going to be as easy once I get back into it, but the foundation was built, and without proper rest, like, growth happens during rest. Okay, I mean, it's more complex than just that statement, but there is more to life than just constantly pushing. So something that I've been working with this past week is looking at myself in the mirror. Of course, on holiday I was like, wow, I'm so fat now. Like, I definitely gain weight. My muscles are small now too, so that means that if I gain weight, it's fat. It's like loss of muscle and gaining of fat, and I was just very sad about it. That not just aesthetic wise, but also strength and stamina and all of that. I was just very sad about it. But I realized also a lot of things are in the mind, and when I weighed myself, I actually lost weight, which is sad also because I know that I lost muscle mass, but a lot of it is also I didn't lose a lot. I knew that aesthetic wise, because I felt like I knew that it's a lot of it is water weight and it's hormonal because my period's coming. Oh, by the way, on my trip, my period also like my flight was day 2. Just terrible. The day before, when I was having fever during my sessions, I also freaking overflowed my cup onto my office stuff, the chair, and I had to clean up. Okay, anyway, yeah. So looking in the mirror, definitely I think that my muscles are not as nice, but it's not completely gone. It's always easier, like the muscle, I learned that the muscle fibers never go away, and it's faster and easier to build them back up if they've already been built up before. So I'm encouraged by that, and learning to just take things as they come, because realistically in life we're never going to have everything so smooth sailing, and things happen sometimes. Like, I'm lucky that it was just 3 weeks or a month now, and it's not like being completely, like, I know if I've had amputation or something, then I'm out for way longer, right? So learning to count my blessings too, at the same time not feel the need to compare to a worse scenario, that it's okay to rather I should see my situation on its own, because it's its own thing, right? It's not like not so bad just because I'm comparing to something worse. It's just, okay, I don't know how to explain it, but yes, my point is that I don't need to compare, that it's just about putting our best foot forward. And the passion, how I'm linking to the passion project idea is, I think sometimes we try very hard to strive for like, maybe it's a new hobby, maybe it's something that we recently read about, and then we give our all into something, and realistically we're gonna face setbacks. I don't know whether this is a bit drastic to say it's a setback, but I'm not gonna judge myself. It is a setback. I felt very sad about it. And I think it's about learning to accept that that's just part of life. And my passion project, the thing that I'm passionate about, is helping other people come to that realization too. Number one, that health is wealth. I've had a colleague recently get into like lifting again, because like previously he was very not into it. He's still not very into it. Like he's thinking about very isolated exercises to work on very specific muscles, not to grow them, but just to maintain, to know that the muscle is there, which to me is a bit ridiculous. But I'm not here to judge anyone. Everyone has their own fitness goals and everything, but my passion is to help people come to the realization that, number one, health is wealth, that number two, they can empower themselves. You don't need to wait for someone to empower them, that you have, like, he was a bit anxious about not being able to work out for 3 days after just starting, so because he knows how hard it was to get started, and so he feels that taking a break was like a big setback. But telling him that it's all about how much you want something. I started working out and I never stopped until I was forced to this time because I was sick. But it's been a year now, and I started it and I never stopped, because I wanted this healthier, fitter, happier version of me so much that nothing else mattered. And I think that's what I want other people to realize too, that they have the power to decide what they want to do with their life, whatever that may be. So this will officially be the end of my chapter 7. This is 30 minutes of me split into 3 because YouTube doesn't let me upload a 30-minute video when I'm like not a big creator. So I'm gonna stop here. I'll check in again next time. But I'm doing well, I'm happy, I am taking things one step at a time, just trying to focus on my health and trying to recover properly before I push hard again. So I will see y'all